there.
You should actually bring that up. Do like a promo for it.
Yeah, oh yeah, I'm going to. Oh yeah.
So by the way, after this, that'd be cool.
I like the back thing.
Isn't that cool?
That's good, man.
Yeah, we gotta give a shout out to Pernell too.
Yeah. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Macomb County Scanner live show. We do this once a month, and today is the day, so me and Jason are back. I'm your host, Steve Trombley, aka Steve-O, and we got my co-host here, my buddy.
Jason, how's it going? Okay, Real Ninja, right?
There you go, yeah.
I like that name.
You gotta give out the nickname. So I want to thank you guys all for following. I want to thank you guys all for supporting me, and I want to thank you guys all for watching the show.
Yes, and you know what too? Thank you for your patience with the whole time change and everything. Our schedules are hectic, especially with Steven. It's just nuts. So we try to fit these in. We schedule them. We share the date and the time with you guys. And you know, sometimes things happen. Like we work for real.
Right.
We are active. So this isn't a full-time Facebook live show.
Multiple jobs.
Multiple opportunities and stuff. So thanks guys for actually tuning in. So Steve wants to say a few words. I'm gonna kind of put him on the spot, but I definitely agree with it. So we're gonna get into this first topic here.
Yeah, first thing. So thank you guys all for the support. Now, one thing that we just got to get clarified is like, how many of you guys are getting sick of the people that are not like into the page, or oh man, you guys are this, you guys are that, or like
haters.
Oh my god, you guys have ads. All right, so yeah, I guess I am making a small profit off of this page, but I mean, come on, like I go out and I drive all the time, so if you guys like the page and you guys are sick of the haters, go ahead and give us a thumbs up or a love,
yes,
or a heart thing.
Let's do a heart and a thumbs up. This page has no room for haters, for people who you know complain about things. It's one thing to have an opinion on something. That's cool. Welcome it, right?
Yeah.
You know, if you're like, oh man, you know, I hate this or I hate that about the story, that's fine. But you know, our sponsors are doing well on this page, and they are local Macomb County businesses. So these are people that pay taxes, okay, in those areas. So,
and as far as the sponsors go, all right, so I don't pick and choose these sponsors. None of them are like my friends or family, or I've known them before the page. Right. I know I'm getting multiple messages from people wanting to be a sponsor, and you know, I'm thinking about it, but I can't keep adding more sponsors when I keep getting backlash every time I add a sponsor. So like, more sponsors will come on there. Pizza wings and things. I don't know any of them until they're like, hey, let's sit down and talk and work out a deal.
Right.
So I worked out a deal with them. Now, like, yeah, now we're friends and we're cool. I mean, pizza wings and things, they got really great pizza. It's not like, oh, their pizza sucks and I'm just going to promote them. No, it's not like that.
Yeah,
so I just want to
absolutely.
clarify that.
Yeah, and you know, by the way, I had the pleasure of meeting them, as well as the other sponsors too from, well, I talked to you guys from Pro Restore, but Gimme Grime, you know, I mean, I've used them personally. So we don't just throw any ad up, any sponsor, because I do actually help with the sponsorships.
Yeah, definitely.
Steve's busy and I'm busy, but we help each other. And so, you know, these are places that we personally use. So give them love. And if there's something that you don't like, don't post anything.
Just put a message, because, you know, we got that fake Macomb County Scanner page out there. And usually what's going on, I'm noticing now, is when I start blocking people, because people are like, oh my god, another ad. Oh my god, Steve's a jerk.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Macomb County Scanner this. Well, I'm banning people. You know, I got a list of probably about 100 people that are banned.
Right.
So out of those 700 that are on that other page, they're all getting banned from my page and then, you know, going over there. So we'll start off.
No, absolutely. You know, great point. I'll end on this note about that is, this is not a nonprofit. You will see more news and more Macomb County events than you will ads, right? It's going to be tons of news, and there's going to be an ad here and there.
It's like 3 ads a week, so...
Yeah, 3 ads a week. I mean, come on, that's not a lot. If you go to other pages who shall remain anonymous...
or their websites.
other websites, right? They have multiple ads, they have pop-ups, they have all this stuff. So we're not irate about it, but we're doing a great thing. Steve shares awesome news. I help when I can because I'm on the road a lot. But don't bash people.
Well, you guys get a discount out of it too.
You get a discount out of it,
Out
right?
of the ad, so it's not like you
Right.
guys aren't getting anything out of it either.
Absolutely.
The biggest hater, Alex, he's trying to use my same sponsor, so it's just kind of funny that
it's ridiculous. Imitation is flattery, but I don't think in this case it is.
it's kind of annoying.
It's annoying. So just if you love the page, awesome. Thank you. Steve, why don't we get some shout outs here?
Okay.
Okay, so Chris, if I say this wrong, I'm sorry. Chris Schmatz, he's asking, what is your page about? You're obviously a brand new follower. Thank you. Do you want to give him a quick bio?
So I put it as a news media website, but I guess my thing for what the page is all about, it says Scanner. Do I listen to the Scanner all the time? No. Okay. I mean, I do that enough now at my new job, and I can't be doing it all day, every day. I get tips sometimes that are even on the Scanner that I don't catch.
Right.
But my point is to bring you all the information and live stream anything that's going on, whether it's a fair, parade, an accident, a shooting, a fire. I just want you guys to know what's going on for real, and I don't have a side. Just like tonight, I'm going to go down to that protest at Little Caesars Arena that y'all should watch. Paul Choco, we do love you, so there's some love for you, Paul.
Absolutely.
We don't see you anymore at Wise Guys. You got to come back. People miss you. But I'm just trying to keep it straight to the point, straightforward, no bias, no nothing, no bull crap. People tell me, man, you're everywhere, but I'm everywhere for you guys.
Absolutely.
And I love it. Just like I love going down to this protest. I'm so excited to go down there.
That's going to be exciting. So, very exciting. I'm just basically going through the comments here. Just want to give some shout. Kim S. Thank you for the compliment. She says we have better coverage than the local news.
What's up, Darren? I seen you talking yesterday on my post about going to the protest. I appreciate it. We love you too, Paul Crew.
Everybody. Darren says what? Darren John Agar says what up, Steve-O? Paul Grew, thank you.
The protest would be cool.
Yeah, the protest will be right after this, give or take 20 minutes. He's got to get there.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off, and I remember back in December, back when everybody was like, why are you guys doing these town hall meetings? Like, why are you doing Macomb Township Town Hall? Like, nobody cares about it. Well, if you guys have watched the mainstream news recently,
right.
Now more details are coming out about the Macomb Township. People that are going to be going to jail or they're going to go to court, federal court. And right here it says the FBI is said to have a load of dirt on Macomb official Dino Bucci. So now there's that stuff I kind of knew was going on in December, but I didn't want to, let it out. It was kind of like hush-hush because the FBI was still investigating it and all that. But here are some of the allegations that are being raised in the letter from Mrs. Miller. She wrote a letter in February.
Yes.
During Dino Bucci's employment with Public Works, Bucci told contractors who were owed money from the county that would not get paid until they spoke to Morocco directly and contributed money to Morocco's company. Then, over the past 7 years, Bucci directed Public Works employees to perform numerous tasks while on county time and while using Macomb Township official performing landscape projects at his own house and moving furniture into his basement. So that means he's using Macomb Township Public Works trucks, or the Macomb Township trucks,
right.
Vehicles, and city officials, or not officials, but city workers to come and do, work on his house and work on his landscaping for free. But that's on basically your dime, our dime, our
dime,
our tax
right.
dime.
Right. It's not the taxpayer's job at Macomb to, make sure that Dino Bucci's, mom's driveway is shoveled.
Right.
I mean, that's ridiculous. So that makes no sense to me.
Not only that, it says right here, you're talking about family. He authorized the use of county cell phones, so he got all of his family members' cell phones on Macomb Township's dime. That's highly illegal.
That is, it's just more and more to come. I don't have any inside info, but what I'm thinking is that his time is done, is basically coming up. Excuse me, I can't talk today.
That's all right.
I'm telling you, but Macomb Township needs a whole new board. Minus Tim Busenau, by the way, and I say that because he has been transparent, like he said he would be, and he's the only one really working on that board to keep things clear for taxpayers. But the rest of the board, they seem to forget that taxpayers pay their salary, and they're just using it to get kickbacks and do all this stuff, allegedly.
And their Cadillac benefits.
Cadillac benefits, yeah. Full-time benefits for someone who's part-time, give me a frickin' break. How many of you have a job that gives you full-time benefits and you work 12 hours a month?
Right, and I think their insurance and stuff is like $100,000. That's what it comes out of the township's pocket. Your pocket, everybody that's in Macomb Township comes out of your pocket, is $100,000 a year for each one of these officials. What is there, 7 officials and a lawyer?
Right.
That's like almost $1 million a year just for insurance.
Right. Oh, don't even get me started on that whole attorney, HR director BS. I'm sorry, but that's ridiculous. Okay.
And there was something new, right? There was another guy just about a week ago.
Yeah, wasn't that what? Okay. It was actually the contractor that was supposed to give money, or no, I'm sorry. Let me get my facts straight here. Forgive me. Steve is more or less the news guy. I'm the realtor guy. So, but I tried. So basically, there was a contractor that was trying to get Lisa Nash is saying thank you. Is saying Sorrentino. Yeah. So basically, they allegedly bribed Dino Bucci, and gave him all this extra money. And one thing about banking is, no matter what, if you have $10,000 or more put into your account, it doesn't matter who it's from. The bank reports that to the IRS. There's a special form, and so they chopped up the money allegedly, and we love that word, by the way, allegedly. And they chopped up the money and they put it in smaller deposits to try to avoid that. But here we are. We all know about it now, and
another person going down the drain.
Another person going on. Yeah, eventually all the crap in Macomb County is going to be flushed, and I say crap lightly, right? There's other words for them.
Well, I think the FBI's been hanging around Macomb County for the last year, and I believe they're planning on staying.
I think so. So, if anyone's out there that basically knows them, you might want to distance yourself, because they're going to be getting a new home soon, I'm sure.
Yep.
So
orange is the new black. No, I'm just kidding. They're going to be going to prison. So be like,
I watched the first part of that. Adam, thank you, because you're going to help us out, Adam. Boiler?
Is that the one I just met?
Adam, is it? He's asking, what happened on 696 West at 12 or so today? That was the
semi-truck. Yeah, the semi-truck accident.
So we're going to segue into that, right?
Right.
There was a semi-truck that got jackknifed and caused a bunch of issues. Do we know anything about the driver?
Not the driver of the semi-truck. I don't have any information right now.
Okay.
I know all of the people that were inside the car. The car wasn't really in the back end of it, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think
so.
The semi-truck was hurt worse than.
Oh yeah. So I think because all the people. Paul's comment. Tell Jen I said hi, Paul.
Yes, we have some friends that watch it.
But so the semi-truck jackknife blew out part of the wall.
Right.
The people in the car were okay, a little shaken up, no injuries there. As far as the semi-truck driver, I'm not sure if they released any information within the last couple hours. I haven't really checked any. I haven't tried to get any confirmation. I just kind of let that one sit. But that was pretty intense. I mean, 696 was backed up. I mean, if I actually had to go to work today, I would have been extremely late. And so that's kind of good that I didn't have to work today. And
I know too, some of the photos that they were showing, they did have a cloth over part of the front of the semi-truck.
Yes, that's probably not a good thing.
That's not a good sign when they lay a cloth down. I'm not saying for sure because we don't have the real new update on that yet, but we'll definitely keep you updated on this page, right?
Hey, look, you got somebody you went to high school with.
High school with, let's see.
Who's that? Gianni Versi said you went to high school with him at Clinton Township or
Chippewa Valley. Yes, I am a Chippewa Valley High School alumni. I had hair. If you can imagine this, I had hair down my shoulders until Well, starting to get thinner, but okay, yeah, thanks.
That's funny.
I'll have to look at your picture after. I apologize. The name does not ring a bell, but thanks though. Thanks for saying we rock. We just want to make it fun for you guys.
Yeah. I like doing it.
Yeah.
I said yes. You did have long hair. That's hilarious.
You remember that? Oh my god. I'll try not to find a photo of it. So I'll bet you if I seen a high school. All right. You know what? I might as well just pick up, or rather unpack my old dusty yearbook.
We'll start off. You should put that in your profile picture.
I'm gonna be like, yeah, and just yeah. My high school. I think I was 40 pounds lighter, or maybe more. I don't know. I was scrawny. So glad you're on board.
That's awesome. So we can get to some good news.
Yeah.
So I know I was talking to her before before the story even came out. She messaged me on actually my personal messenger. It was like my personal profile as Mrs. Connor from Roseville. Just a week or two ago, the Metro Detroit hero Jacob O'Connor got to go to Vancouver and meet The Rock.
How cool is that?
That is pretty sweet.
Somebody from I'm sorry, it was Roseville.
Yep, it's Roseville, Michigan. Yep.
A kid from Roseville does a life-saving technique and then gets to meet The Rock. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get Steve to choke. I'm gonna do the same thing, and then I'm gonna Instagram Dwayne The Rock and say, hey, I saved Steve's life.
I'm gonna get Steve to choke.
I'm gonna get him to choke.
Bye Macomb Scanner.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna get him, and then don't worry, I'll Facebook Live it if I meet Dwayne The Rock. So no, how cool is that? I mean, we get attention here, which is cool. This kid got to travel to meet Dwayne Johnson, and I love The Rock. He's awesome. He has talent. He's humble. So how cool is that, right?
Yeah. So it was a 10-year-old. So he's a 10-year-old boy, Jacob Connor. And his mother and brother flew to Vancouver, Canada over the weekend to meet Dwayne The Rock Johnson on the set of his new movie called Skyscraper.
How cool is that?
It's a movie starring The Rock that Jacob... So the movie that helped save his brother's life, he was watching, San Andreas. And he watched The Rock give his movie set daughter CPR and resuscitation.
Right.
And this 10-year-old boy did it to his brother and eventually saved his brother's life.
That's awesome.
Now, I know when you drown in the when you drown in a pool, it's different than drowning in a pond or a lake, because in a pool, you have so many chemicals and chlorine and
That's
all
true.
that it does more effect on your lungs, your body. So it's more dangerous to drown in a pool than it is to drown at a beach or a lake or the ocean. Which I'm sure the saltwater plant ain't that good for you. But this boy,
No.
I think, there's nothing wrong with him. This
Right.
boy was unconscious in the pool for probably a few minutes, and his brother basically, because I know after like 5 or 6 minutes in the pool, you
Right.
can go brain dead, you can start having like medical issues big time, and this little boy is totally healthy.
Right. That's awesome. How cool is that, right? So that's awesome. That's actually a positive story. We love that. So we wanted to share that because that's a big deal, and I'm a fan of The Rock.
Yeah, I've been a fan of The Rock since I watched WWF when it was WWF.
Yeah, he's huge.
Back in like the 2000s.
Couple shout outs?
Yeah, we can do that.
All right. Kevin Ferrara is asking what year. Oh gosh, you graduated 88. I graduated 96. So we just dated ourselves. So that's what we're doing. Marie Daub, love this, you guys. Better than local paper and great as neighborhood watch. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thanks for all the comments. Justin Scraver, is saying, Steve, it's so cool to see you doing this, bro. Hope all is well.
Well, thank you, Justin. I appreciate that.
That's awesome. So,
and I created this from nothing, so I get stopped all the time now. People are like, oh my God, you're the scanner. Even you get people stopping you like, oh, you're the scanner.
It's so weird, and sometimes I forget, not that I'm on the page with Steve, but I'm just kind of in my zone doing actual work, and it's like, oh yes, yeah, that's right, I am on the show, so it's cool. So cool,
Yeah,
we don't really let it get to our heads, we just want to provide value.
Yeah,
I came on board with Steve, and we have a lot of fun, and that's really the whole point of this. So, Suzanne Scheidel. sitting here on her birthday watching us. Well, us. So happy birthday, Susan.
Yeah, happy birthday.
So,
that's kind of cool. Birthday shout out.
That's awesome.
So
We'll blow
what
the
else,
cake,
what else
right?
was I saying? So just to let you guys know, I did start with 0 followers. I've put $0 into Facebook sponsorship. I've never sponsored my own ad on Facebook. I've
Right.
never sponsored me to get followers through Facebook. I put $0 into Facebook. I just,
Right.
I just be myself, and I started with 0 followers. Now look at, I'm at like 65,000 followers, which is
It keeps growing.
pretty incredible.
It keeps growing.
Give another shout out. I want to shout out to Thomas LeDuc with Bourbon on the Rocks. There's some big town hall stuff coming out of there. They're going to be doing the tribunal recall on Mayor Joe Nichols, and
Yeah.
I forget what the other acting mayor. I forget his name, but those two
Yeah.
are about this close away from getting chopped off the council block.
Get rid of the corruption. Get rid of people who aren't doing the public a service, right? I mean, if you're getting into public office for something other than helping out people, then, I mean, don't even bother. Don't even do it because, corruption is going away. Which reminds we don't take sides, right?
We do not take sides.
We don't take sides. Well, we're on the right side.
Well, I take my side. If you try to hate on the page, I'm going to take my side.
Right. Absolutely, yeah. But it's like, we're not here like, okay, we follow this group and that group. We just share the news, and go from there.
I'll try to be safe, Darren. I should be all right. I mean, I don't pick any sides. I mean, do I like Kid Rock? Yeah, I DJ at night sometimes, so I do listen to Kid Rock music here and there.
Right.
Do I think he's racist? I'm not the one to make that call.
Yeah.
I'm open for everybody. I like both sides. I have nothing wrong with either side. And either, this is America. We can protest what we want,
Right.
and we can do what we want when we want. So,
Right.
I mean,
What I would say
just
is
no violence.
check the facts. No violence, right? It doesn't make. I mean, if there's disagreements, okay, agree to disagree. Like not everybody's gonna believe in what I believe in, and I'm not gonna believe in what everyone believes in. It just makes no sense to have violence. So I will tell you though that here's a couple facts. Is that I mean, I like Kid Rock. His older stuff better, I'll be honest. The whole country thing I kind of get away from. Some of it's okay. But Kid Rock's son, I believe, is half African American. And his drummer, Stephanie, is African American. So Kid Rock has done so much for that community. I mean, to call him a racist is crazy. But again, everybody has the right to their opinion. They just want to share it out loud and on the media, so that's fine.
And I'll be down there, and you guys can watch it live.
Yes.
Because, if it does kind of get big or some type of instance happens, CNN, MSNBC, Fox News, they're going to want that. They're going to want that coverage. And guess who's going to be the one to give it to them?
Right.
Me.
Absolutely.
And you guys can watch it live stream while you're sitting at home.
Yeah, so you don't want to miss that because it's a big deal. So, Darren Agar, thanks for the comments. He agrees with it. Right on. Donna Wisniak just joined. Thanks for agreeing with us.
Yeah. We got a percentage that don't, but oh well.
Can't please everybody. We're not here to please everybody. So,
So I guess on some other, we're talking about neighborhood watch. St. Clair Shores residents need to be aware of a man that is walking down the streets, passing out flyers and looking into garages. Now, I think this was over by the 480 or the 48,000 block of Avon Street. The guy is driving a green Caravan. His license plate number is DPV9360. He's a younger white male and possibly in his 20s, maybe 30s, maybe even younger than that. He looks pretty young.
yeah.
But if you guys go check the page, there is a suspicious person trying to get into your guys' garages and stealing your stuff. It could be even worse. He could be trying to get in your guys' home. We don't know, but I'd be very careful and watch out. Always, big thing growing up and going into high school. Oh my God, you're a snitch. Oh my God, you're tattling.
Right.
No, watch out. Even if you don't like your neighbors, still watch out for this guy trying to rob people. I mean, we don't know if he's a sex offender. We don't know if he's armed. Just make sure you know your surroundings and always call the police. Get them involved. Let them know. You
Yeah,
know, there's too much of
absolutely.
this robbing and this stealing, car hopping going around.
Right.
It's kind of getting annoying.
Well, and the major thing too is most cities require that you have a permit to go door to door. Most cities don't, and townships don't allow you to just put stuff on doors. So you can always report them to the city. Yeah, I mean, eventually they'll get them. They have a license plate, so I can't imagine it taking that long.
Yeah, I know, right?
So,
Well, it's kind of, I messed up. So it's 48082 is the zip code. I messed that one up. I guess I thought that was the address, but they just gave me Avon Street, Avon and Van, or no, Avon Street, just Avon Street in St. Clair Shores, I guess.
St. Clair Shores. St. Clair Shores is not a huge area, so anywhere, really, anywhere. Whether you live in St. Clair Shores, or you live in Warren, or Macomb, or Richmond, it doesn't matter. Always be aware of who is walking up and down your block, because, you know, there's definitely alternatives. That
Like,
they're doing,
there's an alternative to being a thief. You can get a job.
Yeah, get a job. You know,
I'm sorry.
Kinda like
I had to throw that one.
no,
in.
absolutely, yeah. So.
That was a slippery slope on that second one.
I know, you know, I think we've just been so busy, we can't talk during the show, so I don't know why, it's just bleh.
This is the
All
most
the
people I
words.
talk to each other.
I think so. I like it. You know what? Do we still have news? Yeah,
you can do. We can do. Let's do. Let's give. To all you other realtors that don't like Jason because he's making a name for himself. We got some realtor news, or what do you want to call it? Home buying tips and suggestions.
Yeah, well, okay, I work with a lot of other agents, not just from my office, but from other offices on deals. And so one of the things that I don't understand is how some, and it's only been maybe 2 or 3, but how some agents want to try to, bring my profile down just because we're doing this news show. I've heard so much stuff from these small amount of individuals. Look, if you are in real estate, that's great. Do your thing, right? Get out there. But don't knock others, because I would never knock others. Like, I'm on an MLS realtor board, and so I know what things would get fined and what things wouldn't. I would never call on another agent. I mean, it just doesn't make any sense. So, again, it kind of goes along the lines of our earlier message of stopping the hate, right?
Right.
If Steve shares something, or if someone else shares, if we share an ad, I mean, just don't say anything if you don't like it. Just kind of follow the page, great, or don't. There's so many people following this page that there's more positivity than there is negativity, and unfortunately, everything in life, right, has that.
Right.
With that said, I do have a few things to share briefly, and then we have a poll question. I didn't share this with Steve, but it's a poll question, so we'll see. Basically, want to hear what you guys think. So, William D'Amico, hey, how's it going? Thanks for joining. Okay, so I'm going to keep this brief because it's not a real estate show, but I want to share with you guys a few things that home appraisers will actually look for. So, if you're having your house appraised, there are major things that they look for. So, a home appraiser is going to look at your home's exterior. Is your roof in good shape? Do you have brick? Is anything crumbling? How's your curb appeal? Things like that. So, he's going to look at that. Chris Meller, thank you. Appreciate it. He says, you guys, thanks for all you're doing.
Got you.
The next thing that a home appraiser is going to look for is the size of your property, size of your lot, size of your home, all that stuff. So they're going to look at those things. Then when they get inside, they're going to look at the condition of your home. They're going to look at, is this house in good shape? Is it well kept? Is there brand new carpet? Is there upgrades done to the kitchen, the bathroom, right? The money spots, I call it. Just what do you have brand new windows?
Not the money shots, the money spots.
Money spots, right. In news, it's the money shots, right?
Right.
The money spots, the areas of your home that give you the most value. So, again, home improvements, do you have newer appliances? Did you upgrade to granite or quartz? All that stuff. So, and then just the extras and additions. So, did you have an addition added on and it's in great shape? Did you build a sunroom? You know, anything like that. So those are just some of the things that home appraisers are going to actually look for. That's what they're looking at, as well as market value, right? The comps, the other homes in the area, but they're also digging deeper because why a home appraiser goes into your home besides measuring areas and closets and all that stuff is to see if your house is comparable and upgraded to, let's say, a house down the street.
Right.
So that's my real estate spiel.
How can the fans get a hold of you?
Awesome.
In case you need to, in case they have they want to sell their house or buy a house.
I'm glad you asked, Steve. It's all about the realestate.com is my website. I do have, if you want to subscribe to my monthly email newsletter, goes out once a month, and it's just a basic, e-zine that has a few tips and helpful things. It's not a sales pitch every month. It's just, hey, here's a few things to do for fall. 5 tips on buying a house, on selling a home, things like that.
Well, you also try to do help. You also try to help people with like video marketing. And what page is that?
Absolutely. Yeah. So I have a Facebook group, and it's called Video Marketing 101. It's geared towards professionals that want to learn more about video marketing. I do a lot of video marketing through my real estate career, and so that's huge because that's where everyone's focus is. That's why we started doing Facebook Live with Macomb Scanner, because you get a chance to meet Steve-O behind the news, the posts and everything. So
and see how I am. I guess
see how he is.
Just the commenting.
Right, not just words. So that's pretty cool. So so that's the other page. But basically, it's all about the realestate.com. That's the huge thing.
So go check it out. Go check out Jason. Jason is a great guy. He does great things other than
appreciate it
being a helper on Macomb County Scanner.
Right, absolutely. Well, you know what? This is a lot of fun, and quite honestly, everybody that I meet, whether it's on here or it's even out there in public, they know that this page brings awesome value to everybody. So I mean, I can see the numbers don't lie. So are you ready for my poll question?
I am.
I got a poll question. I want to know what you guys think. This is all about you guys. We're going to read some of your comments, but I want to know. Now, we're not committing. This is hypothetical. We're not committing to anything. Okay.
Oh, I'm getting scared.
Okay. Do you like how we do this once a month, or do you think we should do Facebook Live like this? Not Facebook Live from the news, or I'm sorry, from the field, the way Steve does
Scanner
it.
Live.
Macomb County, right? Because Steve-O does the Facebook Live from a scene. That's my favorite. I love this, but that's my favorite. Right?
I watched yours and I was like, man, this is cool. Being on the opposite side.
It's awesome, isn't it? But so, would you want to see this more? I don't know, once a week, twice a month, daily? No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, right. Daily.
That'd be a lot of work. I'd have to come up with so much content.
Daily's too much. But anyway, would you want to see us do this more, or do you think once a month is fine?
So once a month or twice a month is the poll.
Right.
I would have no problem doing twice a month. I don't really mind it. I like it.
That's what I'm thinking. Because we want to bring you value.
So we got one that says yes.
Yes. Okay. Cool. Thanks. You can do basically the thumbs up or.
You guys get to see our beautiful faces twice a month. How do you like that?
This will mean that I will have to get a haircut more if we do the.
Right.
Like, okay, I gotta go. No, I'm not worried about it. So yeah, if you guys think of anything, we'll give you guys a couple minutes to, actually, Rachel. Wow. All right. Cool. Rachel says, for people like me that work all day and go to school, it would be nice to get all the info I missed every couple weeks. Great point.
That's cool.
Paul Grew says, weekly update. Okay. Cool. Brian says J all. Okay. Yeah. So we just want to gauge
Twice a month. So we got another twice a month.
Twice a month. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Thanks, ZMac.
And so I just want to throw a sponsor out there. So as you guys can tell, I kind of messed up, and it's not the right way of doing things. But I'm gonna point it out because I noticed it about 10 minutes ago. I didn't go into the settings and switch the background around. So the
Oh, so it flipped?
So the Macomb County Scanner is actually backwards.
Alright, sorry.
So segueing into that, this great thing we got back here
Yes.
was donated to us by who?
By Print All. They are vinyl graphics, graphic design, anything, signs, backdrops, business cards. They actually do my realtor signs. So they love our show, and they said, heck yeah, hell yeah, we're going to do the backdrop for you. And so they did this, and this backdrop is awesome. It's so strong. I mean, I could like drag this across Hall Road. I won't, but we can drag it across Hall Road. And
Well, how wide is it? It's about 8 feet wide.
8 feet wide, yeah. So hopefully, I don't think you guys are seeing it. We put a little bit of tree there. But thank you to Print All. Their post ad is actually on this page. But Print All in Richmond, go see Eric over there. Although everyone can help you out. They actually do my real estate signs, and they look freaking awesome. And they actually last longer too, because I have multiple listings, and so I have to have these things last. And
Well, the weather coming up too.
right. And you know, some agents don't sell homes when it's January, February, but I do. So that's my little
I like that.
my little bragging in there. So I gotta have signs that last, and so he does a great job. So anyway, huge thank you. Go see them.
Pizza Wings and Things over there in Roseville.
Yeah, man.
Great place.
Their wings are good.
Thank you for that. Thank you for that new gift from Gary and Jean. Pizza Wings and Things, great food. I love the food. Check them out. We also got Pro Restore. That's a great restoration place.
Yes.
Check out Larry Mason with them. We also got what? Gimme Grime.
Gimme Grime. Yes.
So shout out to Gimme Grime as well.
They did an awesome job. I unfortunately we as a family lost a cat. I don't know, about 2 months ago, and so I had them clean, the couch, carpet, all that stuff, because obviously cat hair gets pretty bad. So I reached out to them and said, hey, you guys should be on our page because you guys do a good job. If a business does not do a good job, they're not going to be on this page. I know I speak for Steve.
No, turn your phone on.
So,
No, you're good.
yeah, that's the thing is, we have personally used these guys, and they just do an awesome job. So thanks for supporting the page.
I also want to let you guys know I'm a new member of a new brotherhood and family, which this is kind of cool. But I want to give a big shout out to Mount Clemens Fire Department.
Yes.
Because I, out of the blue, just one day was like, hey man, would you guys want a photographer? Would you guys want a fire photographer? Come out to the scenes, take pictures of you guys while you guys are fighting fires, doing some cool stuff, and give it to you guys and let you guys use it on your Facebook page, and you guys can print them and put them all around the firehouse, And so as of today, I am now the Mount Clemens Fire Department photographer. So big shout out. Shout out to Mount Clemens Fire Department.
What's up, guys?
I talk to them all the time. I was at the 9/11 ceremony. I went and talked to them, stopped by and said, hey, so it's pretty cool. I'm going to love it. And yeah, another thing that will help me not sleep.
Those guys work their butts off, don't they?
They do work their butts off.
I had the pleasure of meeting them, and it's just, how many calls did they go on? I don't know if you had that number, but I know it was just mind blowing.
I think it's like
how many calls they go on.
Last year, I think it was almost 3,000 calls a year, or it was like 2,700, 2,800 a year. So I think it averages out to like 15 calls per day.
That's nuts. That's a lot of calls to go on. So they're extremely busy. We're extremely grateful for them. I'm in Mount Clemens a lot, so just knowing that I'm safe. To all the firefighters, honestly, firefighters, police, everybody. Just thank you for what you do, because it allows us to do what we do. So
yeah, definitely. And stay safe out there.
Awesome. So I think this is a wrap. This is a great episode. Thanks, guys, for contributing, for sharing your comments. Thanks for the icon. This is the end, so if you could flood it with icons, that'd be great.
The heart, the laugh, or the thumbs up.
Laugh, thumbs up, and then we'll basically end the show.
Yeah, and we'll be back next month. It might be 2 weeks, 3 weeks, because I think we're halfway through the month. So if we did it in the beginning of the month, it'd only be like 2 weeks away.
I think we're actually gonna basically talk more about doing more of these. But for now, it's once a month because we do have demanding schedules. I think I sleep like 5 hours. But I love every minute.
Average. I mean, I got like 3 jobs now.
Right. Yeah.
As we're, yeah, I'll just keep it at that.
Absolutely. They're not really jobs. They're opportunities
I wanna
because they're
encourage
huge.
myself.
Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, we'll do the little black bar over here. You know how they do it in the censorship flag. They did it in the old Looney Tunes where they had the thing over.
Right.
Anyway,
well, pleasure doing another show with you.
Yep. Watch Steve after, man. He's going to LCA.
I'm going to Little Caesars Arena, going to the protest. Might get a little bit wild. I'm going to get up in that while I live for these moments, so I'll be there.
If you're down there and if you have an extra Kevlar vest, give it to him, please.
I would appreciate it. I don't think it'll be that bad, but
I don't think there's a lot of police presence. But you know what? Watch this page for that because you're not going to see in-depth coverage unless it's on this page.
Right.
Quite honestly, you know.
Thank you, Dwayne.
Thanks.
I personally was able to meet Dwayne and his wife at the Fraser Town Hall meeting. So great family, great guy. I'll probably see you again at the town hall. I know we got a couple big town hall meetings coming up. We got a town hall meeting in Macomb Township, I believe, tomorrow. Then I believe Wednesday we have another town hall meeting in Fraser. That's gonna be involving the recall on the mayor, the outstanding mayor. So we'll finish it up. Thank you.
Awesome. Thanks,
Appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
I appreciate all you guys.
Share
Share and stay safe.
Thanks.